Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Dig. It's a good front end. I use this in Reset Collection. Lately, I've been using Dig a lot more since it's a little bit better once you have a bigger collection in your system. This is the Xbox Media Center theme, so if you used an Xbox for emulation back in 2001 and 2002, you'll kind of remember this setup. This just looks kind of like Emulation Station, but this is the part that looks like the old Xbox Media Center. Dig is really cool. It's got theme music for each section. Well, the options there if you put it in the theme, but it's really cool. The people that did these themes really worked hard on these, it seems. These are some of my favorites. Unified Remix. This one's really cool. It's got the Outlook and Outrun music and everything. I really like it. Kind of reminds you of Hyperspin here, and they pretty much took everything from Hyperspin, which is not a bad thing because it looks really cool. Sorry about the lack of scraped artwork here, guys. It automatically scrapes for you, and it does it in the background. So as you'll see, some of the things are going to start populating as I start playing other games. But let's go ahead and play one of my favorites. This game's crazy. If you stare at this screen, title screen for a while, and then look away, you'll kind of get like a hallucinogenic effect. It's pretty cool. If you haven't played this game, go ahead and play it. Collision detection is a little weird, but it's actually pretty fun, but really simple. Basically, get all the little bits and bytes floating around, and then jump into the light here in the beginning when everything turns blue. Very simple game, but it's pretty addicting. Tanks start coming in around the third level and stuff, but you guys don't need to see all that, so check out some other stuff. I guess I didn't add my PCFX games. Yes, I did. I guess that's a little bug there. I'm not sure what was going on there. This game right here, if you haven't played it, is probably the only shooter on the PCFX. It's pretty fun. I'm not gonna make you guys sit through the whole intro here, but it's a really cool classic anime style intro. This game would be pretty cool, but it's a little bit too fast gameplay wise. And I thought that was the emulation at first, but it's not. Other people have complained about it too. I've since got used to it, but what really sucks is like this first level here, if you don't beat the first boss, you start all the way at the beginning. So it kind of deters you from wanting to continue gameplay. But it's got really good music, really good cutscenes. And this emulator is really good at making things look pretty seamless. What I'll do is I'll get to where I'm about to fight the boss, and you'll see how it transitions. It doesn't even like load. It's really cool. I don't know if the system did that because I was never able to afford one of these systems. But you'll see here in a second, it's like almost seamless going between the cutscenes and the actual gameplay. Well, hopefully. There it goes. See, that was pretty seamless. That was really neat. Like, no load times whatsoever. And you can skip them, so that's good. So, like, if you die here, you start all the way back at the beginning. Doesn't really give you much of an incentive to go on. You know what? We'll try it anyways. I haven't gotten this guy's pattern down yet because I haven't really wanted to play it too much. It doesn't look like I'm doing any damage to this thing. Ah, you gotta get in the middle. Only the middle. What? Okay, so that was a first for me. Well, crap. Now I want to kind of play a little more because I've never seen the second level. Sorry about that, guys. Maybe this video will be a little bit longer than I thought it was going to be. I guess these are my stats. See, once again, just right into the cutscenes without any loading time. That was really great. Okay, so now I'm a mecha, and that effect is really cool. You know what? I should have played this game a little bit more, and I think I will be coming back to it because I'm used to the speed now, and it seems to actually be worthwhile. Alright, let's try some other stuff so you guys aren't bored here. Let's get some N64 going on. Once your artwork is scraped, it's not going to flash like it is now. It just keeps refreshing because it's adding new stuff that it's downloading. So let's do some cruising USA. I always go to this game because there's always problems running it smoothly, believe it or not. It was one of the early games, but it doesn't run smooth on a lot of emulators. But there's not a problem with it on the N2 if you're using Android. You can see this is pretty much full speed. I don't think it's going to drop a single frame. Whoops. Couldn't remember how to exit there for a second. Sorry about that, guys. Hopefully none of that music's copyrighted, because that's from the theme. I didn't put that on there. So hopefully this doesn't get flagged. Here's some Nintendo. One cool thing about Dig is you can do a lot of configuration of the emulators, kind of like you can with Reset Collection. Let me show you guys. Basically, if you want to, you can change the emulator at any time by going to Manage System when you're actually in the actual system. You can select the, sorry about that. You can select whichever emulator you want, whichever one you have installed, or any of the other ones. It'll tell you that you need to install it from the Play Store if you have to. You can also select which version of RetroArch you're going to use, 32-bit or the default 64-bit. I have both because 32-bit has all the cores and 64-bit does not. So that's a really cool feature, and you can do all that straight out from there. It's pretty cool. This was all done using the joystick as well. Let's try some Super Monkey Ball on GameCube. This is Dolphin MMJ. It's basically probably based on an older version of Dolphin, but it's much faster. Compatibility isn't as high as the default, but there's no configuration pretty much out of the box, and it works. This is one of these games where I get sucked into, so hopefully I won't do that to you guys. All the little stutters and jitters are all because it's caching the shaders. After you play for a while or you've beaten a level or something like that, the next time you play it, you won't get any of those stutters or jitters. This is a fresh image, so you're going to see some of the jitters. But for the most part, you can see that it runs really nice. You're going to be able to play a lot of cool GameCube games. Not so many Wii games, just some of the basic ones. But your GameCube games are going to run pretty good if you're using Android on the N2. Okay, let's see what else we got. Got some Virtual Boy, got some PlayStation. Alright, you know what? I have to play some Outrun. I think this is going to be the last game, guys, because I don't feel like recording too much today. I think I'm going to just play games all night. Oh, and here are my settings for this. I'm using Vulkan, and it's 2x PSP, but you know what? We can go up on that one. We can go to 3x. PSP runs really good on the N2 if you're using Android because of Vulkan.
Get ready.
I love this game. Even the crazy music. The girl does get a little annoying on this one. That little stutter was just where it starts saving for your checkpoints. So, can't really avoid that. You're going to get that on every checkpoint you hit. God, I love this game. It's such a fun game. I don't want to press stop on the record button because I don't want to end this game, so you guys are stuck until I die. This game is so much fun. And I don't know about anybody else, but there's on the classic Outrun and on this Outrun, there's one of the songs reminds me of National Lampoon's Vacation for some reason. Every time I hear it, just reminds me of them taking off from different spots. This girl likes to drift. Oops, slid out a little too far on that one. My bad. Now I know the Polymega's coming out and everyone loves the Polymega, but this device right here, you can get a 2 gig version of it for $65. And I'm already playing systems that the Polymega won't play. And I play all the systems that the Polymega does play. And if you want to, you can add your own CD-ROM drive in there because RetroArch supports CD-ROM loading on certain cores. So you could pretty much just have a Polymega for less than $100 if you put a little effort into it, but you'll get a lot more satisfaction because you'll have other systems that you'll probably never get on the Polymega. Let's see how far I go. I might not make it to this checkpoint. Oh shit. I'll make it, but barely. Her special request is for me to go to the next stage, which is harder. The other side on the harder stage. Oh, barely made that. I'm probably not going to make it all the way to the end here. Oops. I was supposed to hit him. Thought I was supposed to avoid him. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to make it to the end. Oh, wait a minute. I did make it. Woohoo!